Imagine this. You're chilling in Mark Zuckerberg's house. He's begging you, please, just sign the contract. And in return, he writes you a check, $100 million before you even start your first day. No job interviews, no resumes, just a signature. Sounds crazy, right? Well, this is now real life for a few people. Why? Because we just entered the craziest war Silicon Valley has seen. And Mark Zuckerberg is pulling out his biggest weapon, his checkbook. 3 months ago, Meta made bold promises. Mark posted a selfie video on Instagram, announcing a new AI model that would shake up the industry. Meta released 2 versions of LLM, its big AI bet, and claimed they were as good, or even better, than models from OpenAI and Google. The promise? You'd soon be able to talk to Facebook like it's your best friend. But it didn't go as planned. Independent researchers reviewed Meta's test results and exposed a scandal. The models were only doing well because the tests were designed specifically to make them look good. And worse, Mark had no idea. The AI team apparently polished up weak models behind his back. Then came the company's AI conference. Llama took the stage and completely flopped. Features like voice interaction? Still just a promise. Developers walked away disappointed, and Meta entered crisis mode. Mark suddenly realized Meta wasn't just behind in the race. It was no longer in the race at all. If you know anything about Mark Zuckerberg, you know he hates to lose. And if the tech isn't winning, he turns to money. So he created a secret WhatsApp group with his top execs. Its name? Hiring Party. This wasn't just about improving Meta's AI. This was about starting over with cash. First move? Invest billions into a rising company called Scale A. Not to own it fully, but to control nearly half, 49%, while avoiding legal scrutiny. Why Scale AI? They don't even build models like ChatGPT or Gemini, but their 28-year-old CEO, Alexander Wang, is deeply connected in the world of AI. Mark didn't want his coding skills. He wanted his contacts. The plan? Alexander Wang becomes the deal maker. Mark gives him the names of the top 50 minds in AI, and Alexander brings them in. This part alone cost Meta about $15 billion. Then came the next step, headhunting. Teams at OpenAI began getting wild offers. 100 million signing bonuses. According to reports, Meta sent offers to over 45 researchers at OpenAI. After intense effort, Meta quietly managed to steal 4 researchers, 3 of whom had just opened OpenAI's newest office in Switzerland, working on the next generation of reinforcement learning. That's a big loss. Not just people, but knowledge, secrets, and years of experience. And Mark didn't leave this to HR. He personally emails top researchers, sends them WhatsApp messages, invites them to his mansion for chats, tries to charm them one-on-one. He even tried to recruit Ilya Sutskever, the brain behind ChatGPT. Ilya refused, so Mark aimed at another OpenAI co-founder, John Schulman, also refused. Meta's obsession with OpenAI became clear, so much so that OpenAI's head of research sent a distressed email to staff saying, "It feels like someone's breaking into our house trying to rob us." Employees were exhausted, so OpenAI gave them a full week off just to breathe. But Mark saw that as another opportunity. While they rested, he pressed harder. OpenAI knew they couldn't outspend Meta, but they had to do something. So they increased researcher salaries by 20% and offered stock deals worth up to $50 million each just to keep their team together. OpenAI had to raise their annual costs by $300 million. It's no longer a talent race, it's an all-out war, because losing even one top AI researcher can cost a company its edge. At this point, you might wonder, how did Meta even fall this far after investing billions in AI? One big reason: China. Late last year, a Chinese team built DeepSeek, an upgraded AI model based on Meta's open-source LLM MA, but they made it more powerful and way cheaper. Suddenly, Meta's open-source strategy backfired. They had basically given away their weapon, and someone else used it better. Some inside Meta have lost all faith in the LLM project. There's talk of shutting it down completely. Some execs want to switch to using other companies' models like OpenAI's temporarily for survival. But the biggest fight is just beginning. Forget smart chatbots. The next phase is artificial general intelligence, AGI. That's AI that's smarter than us. AI that can think, solve problems independently, and maybe even be creative. Sound far off? Experts say it might arrive in just a few years. Elon Musk says next year. Anthropic says 2026. Sam Altman of OpenAI within Trump's current term. So Mark has a new plan. He's building a secret lab, Inside Meta focused on developing this super intelligent AI, and guess who's leading it? Alexander Wang. That 28-year-old CEO is now in charge of Meta's grandest AI mission. The $15 billion wasn't just for deals. It was for the future of Meta itself. Mark's madness? It's everywhere now. Big tech companies are scared of missing the train. This year alone, Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon will spend over $320 billion building AI infrastructure. That's double what they spent just 2 years ago. Some AI researchers now earn $7 million a year. Top CEOs are personally calling and recruiting experts. Even Apple, quiet until now, is reportedly working on a $14 billion acquisition to enter the battlefield. The tech giants are at war. So now, what do you think? Did Mark move fast enough? Can he catch the train and play with the big boys again? Or is the train already gone and the real AI race already lost? Let us know in the comments.